60s and 70s. I really didn't have pictures older than that because I had to stop letting people take pictures of me because they were shown to my enemies. That's why on like the majority of the pictures I got, I never look the same. I don't even look like that person. Even the pictures. Oh, excuse my language. Even the pictures of me in the Army. My girlfriend in the Army too. But yeah, I got all these pictures that will be shown within a movie deal or whatever. They can set them up.
Play them during the credits.
When they get a movie deal, they gonna see all these pictures.
Oh, that picture just... Oh, it's another picture behind it. That's what it was.
Huh? Oh, that was a picture of... She sent me that to me in prison. But she cut out whoever that was next to her. She didn't want me to see the guy again. But well, I don't care. Same way I want everybody to see all these Army different pictures of me and so forth. But this is not me. This is one of the girls that
I said, "Whoa, boy, you used to be light skinned."
that I liked it, and that's how we had. That's why we had our weapons on top of our hats and so forth. But like I said, a lot of these pictures will be shown maybe at the end, but all the pictures will be shown in the movie deal where they could just line them up as a block through. These are pictures of me in prison.
I almost forgot.
The warden.
Actually, something earlier about the.
And this is me, 487 pounds. £487. Now I'm down to 265 pounds. So I basically dropped half of me and got back to the weight that I was before I went into prison. Well, I ain't gonna go just be flashing through all these or showing, pulling them out. There's too many of them to pull out and show y'all each one by one.
What was I gonna ask you? Oh, about the clubs.
I want to just show this one picture before we go to the club because this basically had to deal with the club. Now, this was back in the 60s.
Nothing there with the vinyls.
Late 60s, early 70s. Yes. With what they call them damn 33s, vinyl 33, the 45 before
CDs and whatnot.
Before the what they came out with the 8-track.
Oh, okay.
The first thing they came out with the 8-track, and then they came out with the cassettes and things just went from there on up. But I think there's an 8-track in here somewhere. Yeah, yep. But then the 8-tracks go right there. Right there in the corner,
Okay.
8 tracks.
Them squares.
Right in the corner, yeah, on this side of the picture. All these fine looking ladies. And I got a picture of a singer too. But yes, and she's still alive. This is one of the singers I used to mess around with. As well as, I think I spoke on the Temptation before too.
I remember you told me about that a couple times, but I don't think that might have been in no videos. I don't think you mentioned nobody in Motown or none of that.
Oh yeah, well I knew quite a few, quite a lot of people Motown. Hell, I mean I was selling drugs to most of them. The Temptations, Diana Ross, all these people are still alive. Even the young lady that I used to go with back then, she's still alive. And basically this is her sitting in my bed. I ain't gonna hold it up there so y'all can try to zoom in on it, but I just flashed it. you couldn't get nothing but a blur. But yeah, that was my bedroom, and she sitting up there and reading a book. We used to sit around, read a book, and eat chips. But well, you know, like, we're gonna try to get that one up. The one with the Fleetwood.
We'll find it afterwards.
Broham, yeah, we're gonna find that afterwards. It's somewhere in these pictures. Cause I showed it to you earlier. Cause I said maybe we can get it in, but of course these are old pictures from way back in the day. So you know they don't really show that good unless you got the picture in your hand. I just want to show y'all since several people were like, man, that's a blue screen, green screen or whatever. Man, these pictures bring back memories. There it is. You really, I don't know if you'll be able to get this or not.
We'll see.
Even for now, this picture is really falling apart. Yeah, it's really falling apart, but that was my Fleetwood Broham.
Oh, they got a bunch of blur at the bottom too from the light.
Yeah, like I said, we just took pictures, and most of the time we get it and don't get it, whatever, because I didn't want nobody going in for a double dip.
I see. I don't think I got the program for this, but I can try and see if I can clean that bottom part up.
You can leave that out.
One. I mean, shit. What they gonna say? It's blurred. Yeah, it's blurred. Picture 36 years old or something. No. It might be 40. Shit.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
They should be able to if they can't.
But this is a picture of my best friend in the world, Jerm.
Blow that up later or something.
They'll probably blow it up. Blow anything else up.
But what I asked you earlier? Oh, about the clubs.
Yep, this is the last one. This was at this picture was taken at the Tiger Club in Chicago. I had my army outfit on, and I just pulled out the shirt, had it dangling. I got my long green army jacket on. But yeah, this was taken at the Tiger Club in Chicago. I had pictures of me at the Godfather Lounge too, where, you know, like Mr. T used to work at. I didn't care for him that much. We had some words. That what made me want to join the Tough Man contest, because he was supposed to be the toughest man. You know, I joined the Tough Man contest just to prove a point. And when they come to box, I told him, well, let me box Mr. T. Let's see how he can stand up to, you know, me hitting him. It ain't gonna be no fake. Now, this is at the Godfather. This is at the Godfather. Me and John and some friends that we knew up in Chicago. Because people talking about you and John never. Well, this is me and Jeremy in Chicago. At that point in time, we went up there to do a hit. We did what we had to do. Several hours later, we headed back to Detroit. And just to make it perfectly clear, the ladies didn't know what we was there for. They just knew that they was there to enjoy themselves, have drink, dance, and so forth. Me and John took them in, then we slipped back out and shot around there to the other clubs. we knew that they was going to show because we had the people to call them and tell them to get something out of the box that was out front that they dropped off, but there wasn't nothing really dropped off. That was just a setup so we could kill them. So when they came out, 2 from me, 2 from Jern, and it will set you free. I ain't gonna show you this.
Everybody told me you don't like clubs and shit.
Yes, that's why I refuse to go into clubs. Because most of the time, that's where we would do quite a bit of our hits from.
Catch people coming out.
Going into clubs, going in or coming out. Most of the time, we had to catch them coming out because we would have missed them going in because they don't show up on time or this and that, or they'll slip in with some other people. And we ain't trying to hit no one that's ain't got nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah.
Now, of course, best friends have done that before. I forgot the club. Was that off of my Elliott? Anyway, there's a club that several people of best friend ran up in there. Well, they was going in because they knew the guy was in there. But that's when they was not trying to pay too much attention, not shooting innocent people. But when I got word of them, I told them all this killing, just running up in the stores and this and that, just shooting up everybody in it. No, we here to do one person. Don't kill no one innocent. They ain't got nothing to do with the situation. That's why you want to try to catch them when they coming out going to their car. Then we be able to waste them without wasting a whole army of people.
Or possibly even a bunch of witnesses.
Yes, or leave, yeah, because if you shooting people in front of people, and if you leave any of them alive, they're going to be, yeah, that's the one that shot at me.
That's how Reg got caught, ain't it? He went up there and shot somebody, and then one of the motherfuckers survived on the couch that he thought he killed.
But see, that's it. It wasn't a bunch of people around.
It was like 4 people in there.
That is, like, allegedly, that it was supposed to be Reg. Allegedly. Went to court to testify against him, but, of course, when they seen me and Boo in there, they were like, they couldn't say for sure, but they said it was Rock and Reg. It could have been me. It could have been Boo. We all looked the same. But yet they snatched Reg and found him guilty because the guy, or whatever his name was that was on the couch, he lived. And he got in there and talking about, it was best friend, Rock and Reg. And no, it wasn't. But that's what they wanted to ride with, the police. Like I said, or should I say the prosecutor, because, hell, you got a lot of crooked people. And now they still got that boy locked up. That boy shouldn't be locked up. At least not for the time that they gave him. They don't know who pulled the trigger on him, on that. Well, they didn't know who pulled the trigger in that house. But yes. Ran up in there, got the person we wanted, and we thought we hit the right person. Well, we thought we killed the guy on the couch, but evidently
he survived.
He survived it. That's why when I went up there to the courthouse, I was going up there to look to see what is this the man. I knew I should have popped that guy a certain way in a certain fashion.
That thriller.
Hey, I mean. Then when they ran down on Red, Randy did it, put a woman up, blah, 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 blah. And they made it fit. They made that case stick on Red. I was like, whoa. How they could find that man guilty? Well, okay, let me get on something else. Maybe he could get an attorney or somebody to do a proper investigation on that whole thing. And put it together and show that things wasn't like that they thought it was. But I gotta tell y'all this. I got 2 more haters. I got 2 more new haters. They came on there talking about that I should put my stuff in sequence and tell the story from beginning to ending. Because I guess they want to try to steal that and do their little thing on their timing or whatever. But there is no doing it on there because I'm never going to do what the person asks. Especially even though they talk about my editor. Talking about, oh, he sounds sweet.
Oh, let him talk.
Please stay off of my page. Y'all are practicing booty bandits or practicing trying to join that guy sisterhoods or whatever you want to call them. I have nothing against a person being bisexual or gay. Hey, if that's your wish, that's your wish. But don't force your thing up on someone else. That's rape. And if you want to do that, you might well just stay away from me and people I know because we would do you, period. And then you're going to tell me to keep my sister off of the thing. You don't tell me who to keep off of my podcast.
Better be careful. Louise will cut you.
I mean, if y'all wanted me to keep her off, donate then. But y'all that do want me to keep her on occasionally, donate. I mean, I need donation. I know because I know the haters was talking about, yeah, ain't nobody gonna donate to your podcast because nobody don't care. You should still have money. No, I don't. I don't have money. I don't work. And if I had money, I would have been had my hats, cups, and shirts up going already so I could keep making money so I could keep on doing it. Like I said, I got a bag of stuff, and this is just my small bag of legal material, things I had to say and tell, and what states, what countries, and so forth. And this is just a little part of the situation. I have so many and so much. But no, I'm not going to tell them all because then there won't be no purpose of doing a movie if I tell everything on my podcast. I got to leave things out that y'all haven't heard yet. So when you do hear it in the movie, you be like, oh man, he did mention something about that and this and that. And he had showed this and that book on people saying this and did that. No phony pictures they put up here on top of a roof talking about he was on top of one of the federal buildings. I'm no dummy. Okay? People get a clear understanding. Nobody would have pictures of me like that on top. Even though that's just what call it? An animated picture. Well, they did that, trying to put it together that I was on top of one of the buildings trying to get white boy raped. No, I wasn't. He wasn't in a federal court. He was in state court. And state court is totally different and far away from the federal court.